launch of Digital Oasis.
That's great. That's great. And next up, we have Josh Perlman, who is our VP of Digital. Drew you to this project.
Absolutely. So when the world changed in March, we looked at it and we said, what are we doing different? Why are people going to use us? The options that are out there aren't great. What can we do that would be better? We are known for creating high-end events. At World Stage, I knew we had to develop something that was different and better in order to compete against what was out there in the consumer products that people were using. Challenges have always been exciting to me, and the digital event space is a huge challenge.
Thanks, Josh. Looks like our poll numbers are back, and there's some interesting answering. Jason and Josh, any quick thoughts you would like to share on these numbers that we're about to see pop up on our screen?
Absolutely. So it looks like a lot of people really have the low quality video is a huge concern a lot of people have. To have a good pixel quality, having pixelated video makes it hard for people. If you can't follow comfortably as an attendee, you are not going to pay attention. So having high quality video helps fix some of that. One of the other things we just focus on is the importance of security and privacy. You need to have your data secure. It has to be a high priority. Jason, what do you think about these results?
I think they're pretty fascinating, Josh. I mean, I've talked to literally hundreds of people over the past few months about digital events and the move to virtual. And looking at this kind of three-way tie, basically, I think it's a three-way tie, actually, between production quality, low video quality, and interaction. I think they all go hand in hand, and I think we're going to address a lot of these points as we go through this presentation. So I'm excited to talk about it.
Excellent. Just talk to us a little bit about the Digital Oasis platform.
Sure, Terry. So we realized right away there were challenges adapting in this new environment. There were quality issues and production quality was lacking, and platforms sometimes were unstable and leading to crashes. And that's precisely why we set out to develop a truly end-to-end solution. We didn't want to go at it and reinvent the wheel. In other words, we weren't looking to create another consumer-level platform environment that we're all used to, and at the same time, elevate the user and the presenter experience.
Great. And you mentioned the presenter experience, and what is so important about that, in your opinion?
Well, Terry, I can tell this group that speaking in front of hundreds of people is not really in my comfort zone. I'm very used to being behind the scenes, like all of us at World Stage, supporting the true professional speakers. And being comfortable when presenting and knowing you have an amazing team working behind the scenes gives you peace of mind, and I certainly do today, of so many people. And we design our entire workflow down to the presenter kits that we custom designed and built to provide that level of comfort. Everything from being able to present from a variety of positions, including standing up as we are today, me and Josh, to having the comfort of an in-ear monitor, pushing the camera back to a more natural position, while even reading a teleprompter.
And Josh, can you tell us a little bit about how the teleprompter works?
Sure thing. Jason was mentioning teleprompter is an important piece of the puzzle. Our presenters are utilizing our low latency video transmission system along with our cloud-based routing. We're able to actually feed teleprompter down to the presenter. In addition to that, we're able to give that prompter feed to the stage manager and the entire team who's used to being able to see that to follow along with the script. Having presenters is a comforting thing. They have operators that they know they've worked with for years, and being able to work with them in a normal workflow is important for presenter comfort. And again, as we've been saying, presenter comfort is a key part of keeping attendees engaged.
And Jason, what about presentation control?
Sure, Terry. Once again, our primary focus is presentations and video from the presenter's location via screen sharing, or it hogs bandwidth and reduces quality. So we wanted to eliminate that. Fully operated cloud-based presentation and video playback system. It allows for graphics to be seen downstream as they are intended, and videos play at full frame rate. It also allows for operation remotely by presenters and/or graphics operators.
Great. And Josh, the industry has seen a lot of high-profile failures recently with video quality challenges originating from the presenters' homes. How does our solution improve upon that?
Absolutely. We've seen a couple challenges happen. One challenge is people are using these consumer products that are designed to make $15 a month, and they don't care about your event. So when you scale up, they all of a sudden might decide to scale down your resolution, and there's nothing we can do about it. The other thing we noticed right away was that now that everyone's working from home, e-learning from home, watching Netflix and Disney Plus, there's only so much bandwidth to go around in your house. And the reality is, with everyone doing it at the same time, we were seeing a lot of shows get super pixelated because right as they would start their presentation, right then would be when everyone in the house said it's a Netflix movie or stream Pandora or whatever it might be. And we knew that that was a weak challenge. That's why we built in bonded technology into all of our kits we send home, into our entire Xtreme line. Bonded technology allows us to bond that signal across Wi-Fi, LTE, and even an Ethernet port if you have it. It allows for seamless redundancy. So if everyone at your house decides to go watch a movie at the same time, it will seamlessly push more of the bandwidth down the LTE line over the cell network, leaving you with a great quality video no matter what happens. These are the reasons why we felt it was so important to include bonded technology in our Xtreme product line.
Well, that is certainly complex in the best possible way. Jason and his assistant, Michael May, who's on a handheld camera, as they walk us through some of the particulars of the Xtreme Pro.
So as you can see, the kit is all in one. It's purpose-built from the ground up to be a simple, easy-to-use unit. Michael, if you can grab a shot of the side here, big carry handles with deep recesses. You can pick up the unit easily. It also comes with a stand. It's kind of a high quality projector stand. The reason for this is that when you want to present standing up, you have the flexibility to do so. You can also put the box directly on a desk or anywhere you'd like to put it to present. Continuing with the kit, we've got two LED lights. These are Wi-Fi controllable, so we can control color temperature and intensity. Again, to two routable monitors. There's a 10-inch, and this is a 15-inch. Feet away, I can comfortably read this 15-inch monitor. The camera we use, it's a high-quality small broadcast camera. It's a 1080p camera, 60 frames per second. And if you look down here, we've got an assortment of easy to plug in connectors. We've got USB, we've got a port for our talkback, and this is our XLR for our mic. Privacy, don't be. We've put in a couple of physical privacy features. Number one, there's a slide that goes in front of the camera. And number two, all you have to do is simply remove this XLR and there's no audio feed anymore. In the back, you might be able to see those antennas sticking up. That's our bonded router, which keeps our network stable. So thank you very much.
Well, that's great. And now I understand all of these connectors on the Xtreme Pro that I'm using today. Jason, you want to talk a little bit about the price points for this?
I'd love to, Terry. And I'm sure everybody's happy to have me back on a regular mic. That was kind of we winged it on an iPhone there. So for shows with VIPs or non-technical presenters, we really recommend our Xtreme Pro, which is the system I just showed off. It's priced at $29.50 per week plus shipping, but that includes up to 5 show days and the time in the unit. And if you have somebody or presenters that are a bit more technical or we have our Xtreme kit. It's priced at $19.50 per week plus ship 5 show days again and the time to ship and return the unit.
Excellent. Well, that's a lot of information on the Xtreme Pro that I'm using today. Jason, you want to talk a little bit about the price points for this?
I'd love to, Terry.